plant killer here, Jessie with Living on a Prayer Flower Farm, and in today's video, we're planting over 1,000 daffodils. Going inside. If you're new to my channel, sorry that you just witnessed that as our first encounter. Welcome. I'm a former plant killer, Jessie with Living on a Prayer Flower Farm, and I'm located in Zone 8B, Ruston, Louisiana. And let's go back to when this all started. About 2 weeks ago, I was so full of hope, so full of life, of what all these daffodils could be. I'm actually going to plant just under 1,000 today, but I planted 300 yesterday with my sister-in-law, Hannah, who is also a photographer. I told her if she'd come out and help me, she could use some of the daffodils to take pictures of her clients in. I thought this job would be easy. We both had cordless drills. We both had augers. I just knew that this would be an easy task, right? Well, we got out there and the ground was hard as rock. Literally, there were rocks everywhere, and it was like concrete. My drill just basically made either a really small hole, or the fatter auger just made a nice circle on the top of the dirt. Did not go through at all. So we ended up having to get out my tiller and put it at its deepest level, and got it out there, and I'm still not sure if it's deep enough, but I'm thankful for my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, Hannah and Jared, getting out there and helping me plant these bulbs. I was able to plant Yellow Cheerfulness, Altruist, and Blushing Lady. We planted about 300 bulbs. Y'all, it was no joke. Trying to plant those daffodils in this ground out here was so much harder than I thought it would be. The ground is just so compact. So I'm really hoping that these will bloom out here. Today, I'm planting more Blushing Ladies. Cheerfulness, I believe it's 75 in each of these boxes. So White Cheerfulness, Apricot Whirl, 400 of the Apricot Whirl, and 400 of the Acropolis, I think is how you pronounce it. So these are specialty daffodils. I have a big soft spot for daffodils, guys. So growing up, we lived on 40 acres on a road called Breezy Hill, and that hill always turned bright yellow come late February, early March, mid-March, and it was beautiful. All you saw was just this yellow hill, and me and my siblings and my friends, we would all go up there. We would harvest armloads, just make these giant bouquets of daffodils, and it wouldn't even put a dent in it. They would just keep coming up. So I'm hoping to kind of recreate that back here. And the fact that the dirt is so compact and like concrete is really raining on my parade, if I'm being quite honest. So, we've got a couple of tools. I have a drill, which with this, all it did was make a giant circle in the ground. So that didn't help too much. And I have a smaller one, and I just don't know, guys. I don't know if this is going to work. It just kind of spun on top, and then it's so tiny, the dirt would just fall right back into the hole. We tried, as you saw in the video, the clip, to trench it, but even the trencher couldn't get that deep of a hole. So we planted some. I want to bring some dirt out here to cover up where we did to kind of mound it. I've got some old cypress mulch bin just to add some organic matter out here, because the more I read up on it, I need a broad fork to start poking holes out here, and I need to add lots of organic matter to help loosen the soil up, and lots of gypsum. We got a job to do. Daffodil bulbs need to go in the ground about 6 to 8 inches, planted in the fall. You need to spread them out a good 6 to 8 inches as well, because they're going to multiply. If you're going to remove them, then I guess you could plant them real tight, but they're gonna multiply. So I'm gonna space them out pretty far. I'm just gonna spread them out here. I'm not gonna have them in rows like I'm going to do for the rest of my cut flowers and bulbs, because these are gonna stay in the ground and let them multiply. And like I said, I want this to be just a field of daffodils. So let's get started. The next thing I want to tell you that I started off not doing is you really need to wear gloves when handling these bulbs. I've never had an issue, but I hear that people can be really sensitive to the daffodil bulbs. So try not to touch your face and wear gloves, so that way you won't have a reaction to the daffodil bulb. Okay, let's be honest, I quickly gave up on my original plan. The ground is just so hard and compact. I'm not sure if even those bulbs I planted out there are going to work. We'll just have to wait and see next year. If they do, then I'll put more out there next year. But for now, I've got 1,000 bulbs I need to get in the ground like today. Today, mainly because I need space, and I don't have any space because I got bulbs all in my room. So, this is the back of the bulb bed area. I figured it would also help as a deer deterrent, so I'm going to go ahead and plant this back section with daffodils, just random colors. I really don't care about which ones are which. I'm going to leave them in here. Maybe they'll multiply this way? I hope. We'll find out. But that still gives me, you know, a good foot barrier. This soil's already broken up. A lot easier to dig a hole in here than out there. So let's get to putting daffodils in the ground. All right, went ahead and mixed up the daffodils in this box. So I don't know which ones are which, and that's okay. I'm good with it.
Jessie, what's wrong?
I've been trying to get these stupid bulbs in for the past 4 hours, and the freaking auger doesn't work because the ground's too hard, and the bulbs can't get deep enough because it's freaking too hard. So then I get the tiller, and I try to till, and the tiller won't work because it's just one big rut and it's not deep enough, and I don't know what to do.
You gotta till it this way, and then you gotta go that way. You see what I'm saying? You gotta go back and forth. You can't just go one direction the whole time.
You gotta till this way, you gotta till that way, you gotta till this. Yes, I truly did throw a fit. I just didn't record on camera this time. But I was just so angry because I couldn't get it in the ground. So let's fast forward when I find a solution. Alright y'all, it's been 2 weeks. Got my mom here helping me and keeping me company while I plant the rest of these daffodil bulbs. After I did the first filming, my auger would not go through the ground that easy. I got mad, might have threw a fit. And now I have a new auger. I have the power auger. I bought it off Amazon, and oh my goodness, this baby cuts through dirt. It is like butter. So I will put a link down below in the description if you'd like to purchase one of these augers. It's heavy duty and it's heavy, but it works if you're dealing with hard soil and not nice and fluffy soil. So let's get the rest of these daffodils planted.
There you go.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment below, and hit subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my cool flowers journey that I'm on for my second year of flower farming. We were able to get almost all the bulbs in that day. I've only got about 100 or so left. Only thing holding me back is my drill battery. I'm going through 3 of them at a time. It's just, it wears on it. But if you'd like to get a power planter auger, be sure to click the affiliate link down below in the description to order one of your own. And thanks again, guys, for always being there, always encouraging, and watching to the end. See you in the next one. Bye.